Hi, my name is Bhavya Reddy with the Avaya Serviceability Engineering team. This video talks about the pre-install audits that can be performed with Session Manager 6.3. Pre-install check was introduced with Session Manager 6.3. It is a script that is executed as part of the Session Manager installation. When you're trying to install a Session Manager and you run the install.sh script, a pre-install check will be executed before Session Manager proceeds with the installation. If for some reason the installation failed and you are trying to do a reinstall and you want to check if everything is okay before you proceed with the installation, you can execute the pre-install check manually. To do this, log into Session Manager and navigate to opt directory, do an ls, and here you can see the ASM install directory. Navigate to ASM install and do an ls again. Here you can see there is a script called preinstall.sh. So to manually execute the script to make sure everything is okay before you proceed with the installation, go ahead and run the preinstall.sh. Here you can see the pre-install checks that have been executed. It first checks for the operating system release just to make sure that it is the correct OS version that is required for the installation of Session Manager 6.3. It checks the number of processors, the number of network interfaces. It also checks for the memory and the Java version. It also checks for the available disk space on the root partition and the var partition just to make sure that we have sufficient space before the installation begins. It also checks for the user permissions, and if you remember, when we run the smnet setup script, we create a customer account. This is just to make sure that you have created the customer account already before you proceed with the installation. And last but not the least, it actually pings the primary system manager that is used to administer this Session Manager, and it also checks to make sure that we have the correct version of System Manager, or System Manager has already been upgraded before you actually install or upgrade this Session Manager. This is a very important tool because it runs through several pre-install checks before we proceed with the installation. If any of these pre-install checks fail, you can go back and fix the issue and then start the installation again, which definitely helps save us a lot of time during installation. Thank you for your time today. We hope this information was useful. We welcome comments, questions, and feedback at mentor@avaya.com or on Twitter @avayamentor. For more details and other technical information, please visit support.avaya.com. Thank you for choosing Avaya.